mathletes. So we are still on the system of not having these math pages. So we're still working in our spiral notebooks. So today you need your spiral and you need a pencil, just like every other day this week. Okay, so we're going to be working on compare word problems, which means we're going to compare a couple different things. Today, we're going to work with this equation for our compare problem. Excuse me. And it says, Andrea and Parker have some apples. Andrea has 6 and Parker has 9. Who has more apples? How many more? This is one of those occasions when this is not a difficult equation to figure out. So we're not learning actually how to do this math problem using 6 and 9. We are learning a new strategy. So please do not type the answer in the chat or unmute yourself to shout it out. We will get there. Because what I want to teach you is a new tool for you to use. And by tool, I don't mean a ruler or pencil or anything like that. I mean a new tool in your brain. So once again, we're going to go ahead and use those ones dots. And so how many does Andrea have? She has 6. And so I'm going to put an A for Andrea right there. And then I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 circles. Parker has 9. So I'm going to put a P right here for Parker. And then I'm going to go ahead and right underneath it, so they line up perfectly, I'm going to draw 9 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And maybe you noticed right there, I left a little space between those so I can tell where my 5 is without even counting it and can jump over. Okay, so that's besides the point though. So now I have this drawing, this comparison drawing to show the difference between Andrea and Parker's apples. To make this even easier for me, I'm going to go ahead and pair them up. Anything that has a partner directly above the top of it gets to hold hands. And so right there, they're all connected with that little line. But these guys, they don't have anybody to connect with. And so we know how many more apples Parker has than Andrea just by looking at it. We can see that this is all the stuff that they have the same. All of those are the same amount of apples. This is how many more Parker has, and these are how many fewer. So who has more apples? Parker has how many? 1, 2, 3. 3 more apples than Andrea. All right, so we're going to try this again in just a moment. I'm going to pause so that I can put my story problem up. All right, the next equation says, Chase has 11 library books. If Chase returns 4 books, he will have as many books as Avery. How many books does Avery have? Okay, so this time I want you to tell me what I should draw. Remember, last time we saw that Andrea had 6, so we drew 6 dots. Parker had 9, so we drew 9 dots. This time Chase has 11, and he returns 4. What do you think we should do? I'm going to pause right now so that you can tell me. You guys are so smart. So that's correct. We're going to put a C for Chase, and we're going to draw 11 library books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, space, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, space, 11. And it says he returns 4 books. My goodness, do you hear my dog going crazy over there? So Avery down here, we're going to go ahead and look at this. And what should we do? What should we draw for Avery? I kind of think that we should go ahead and draw until there are 4 left that don't have partners. Look at that. We have 4 left there. How many books does Avery have? Avery has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books. 7 books. Boy, Avery and Chase are quite the readers. All right, and let's do one more of these together. This time we've got Allison and Tiber working hard for us. It says Allison washes 14 cars. Tiber washes 9 cars. How many more cars does Allison wash than Tiber? We're going to pause right now, and I'm going to have you draw the dots for Allison and Tiber. Pause. All right, so hopefully the first thing that you did was you drew an A and a T. The second thing I hope you did was you drew 14 dots for Allison. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Tiber washed 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. After that, what did you do? I loved that you guys are remembering that this is what we're doing. We're having those guys partner up. And then after we partner them up, what's next? You got it. We count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can say Allison washed 5 more cars. Something to be careful about when we do this is if you wrote Allison and Tiber and you went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then Tiber's were like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look at that. That looks like Tiber has more than Allison. And when we do our lines that connect them, it starts to get really messy and hard to see what we have. Do you see how my lines are starting to cross over all of that? So one of the things that's really important is that we draw our circles the same size and so they can be right on top of each other when we use this tool. All right, my Mathletes friends, this is the page that I have posted in Seesaw for you to do. So right on here, you can go ahead and draw circles and connect them and do this practice part 2. It's only 3 equations. I know you got it. I'll see you next time, my friends.